this came new, I think. This. Okay. Just gonna go in the today's date. Okay. Now on to the new box. This one. So you're okay with this. It's okay. Okay, just write the card out. 7. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you. How can I help you? First time here, that's fantastic. Okay, does that mean you want to set up your own library card? Yeah? Good? Okay. It's so good to see a new face here, especially a face as friendly as yours. Because we have to admit, libraries are dying a natural death, you know? They're being replaced by all these different media. That's okay, but it's good to see a traditional reader. Okay, I think you can sit comfortably, make yourself at home because this can take a while. Unfortunately, our computer is our computer. It's a little bit like a cat. It has its own paths and its own ways, and it doesn't always comply. So we have to be really patient with it. Password, okay. It's turning on. Do you have a cat? Oh. No, I don't actually own a cat at home, but for a while now I've been thinking, why don't we bring a cat here? It could wander around the alleys, maybe sometimes hop on somebody's lap and curl into a ball of fur and warmth. I don't know if everyone would approve of this idea, but at least we could try. Oh, there we go. Okay, the system is ready. Now I'll have to ask you for your ID so that I can get all of your personal information. And yeah, that'll be it. Okay, thank you. So I'll just fill out these columns. So name, last name, date of birth, okay, and could you also give me your address? Zip code, city. Yeah, okay, perfect. I have everything. And would you also like to add your email address to the list so that we can send you notifications or maybe remind you of an upcoming return date? You know, the fees aren't actually as bad as you might imagine, and us librarians, we don't get mad if you bring the book a day later, you know. But this little reminder might come in handy sometimes. Yeah. Would you also like to get those notifications on your phone or just your email? Both? Okay, that's fine. So first, let's do the email address. Could you spell that for me? Yeah, okay. All right, I got it. And then your phone number. Okay, great. So we've got that. Now it's time for you to choose a picture that will be at the front of your library card. We have 4 to choose from. The first one is a cat looking into a book next to another open book with glasses. Then we have this huge amount of books in a bookstore, maybe a used bookstore, but it looks very atmospheric in here. We've got fall leaves and coffee beans. So, which one do you like the best? Yeah, it's also my favorite. Okay, so the card should be there with you in about a week, probably. Of course, at the address that you have given me. But for now, if you do want to borrow something today, you don't need your card at this exact moment, because instead of, scanning your card today, I can just put it in the system manually, and it's really no problem. I'll give you your ID back. So I encourage you to walk around our library today, and maybe you'll find something that interests you, okay? If you have any questions, I'm here. Don't be shy, and I hope to see you later. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you're back. Okay. We do have a few interesting nooks, right? Yeah, it's easy to get lost. Okay, have you found anything for yourself? 3 books. Great. Okay. Remember that the limit is actually 6 books at a time, so you still have some freedom, but for now, let's see what we have here. The first book, The Secret Diary of Hendrik Ruin. great choice. Each time that I think about this book, I smile, but also wipe a tear away, because it really is a sweet, bitter tale, a sweet, bitter story about life, about sickness, growing old, and about death. And I think everyone should give it a read, because at least in my case, it made me look at some things differently, with more understanding, with more compassion, with softness. So I hope you like it as much as I did, because I clearly loved it. And I will just quickly write in this little card that we put in each of our books. Please don't lose it, because it's quite important. And I have it both here on paper and in my system, because here we're still in this weird stage of transitioning. So here you are, number of the reader. And the date today is, okay. And this goes into the book. And now into the system. Your number and today's date. Great. So there you are. Your first book from us. Second one. Oh, I see. A classic this time. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Another amazing choice. Is this your first time reading it? Yeah. I think you'll spend amazing emotional evenings with it. I read it yet again last fall, and as a result, I really associated with this season. And I remember how surprised I was the first time I read it, because I was expecting a stiff, hard to get through language, very little action, and I was just expecting to get bored quickly. But what I got was totally different. I got a book that was touching, sad, and surprisingly humane. That's what I would say. So, again, I hope you'll like it, especially since it's your first time reading it. Okay, there we go. Our little card. Today's date. Goes back. Don't lose it again. And it's Frankenstein. And here we go. Okay, there you go. Third book. What is this? Irving Stone, Lust for Life. That's weird. I think the thousands of books that we have, this one must have, escaped my notice, because not only have I not read it, but I also haven't seen it. So that's interesting. Can I just see the blurb real quick? Yep. That sounds fascinating. So it's about Vincent van Gogh. And when I think about this painter, I immediately think of the movie Loving Vincent. Is that it? Yeah, Loving Vincent. It was just incredible. I remember how impressed I was with all the animations, with the way that the editors have interwoven his paintings into the action, into the actual plot. It was incredible. It was just a beautiful idea, beautifully done. So if you haven't seen it, I really, really recommend it to you. And of course, I would love to know what you thought of this book. So you'll have to let me know when you return it. Okay? There you go. Okay, so the 3 books. I just forgot to check this one out. Just randomly give it to you. Okay, number. Cool. Lust for Life. Yeah, there we go. Number and today's date. Okay, now I can give it to you. Okay, so you got 3 books. Is that sorry? Again? Oh my dear, you're asking if I have any recommendations. That's something you can always count on coming in here. Really. Okay, now tell me, do you like poetry? So you're getting accustomed with it. You're warming up your relationship. I see. So what do you say? Collection of poems by a famous Polish poet, Julia Tuwim. I think I should have it somewhere here because someone returned it. Where is it? I had it somewhere here. Oh, there we go. Yep. It's this one. It's called Najpiękniejsze wiersze in the original, so the most beautiful poems. And this edition is so beautiful. I could show you on the inside. For example, look at this. It's so pretty. Even if you're not a fan, just flipping through it and maybe reading a few poems at random, ones that just kind of pull you in. I think that in itself would be a good experience, and maybe you'll get hooked, who knows. So that would be my recommendation for you for today. Have I convinced you? Yeah? Okay, good. You can be honest. Yeah? Okay, good. So let me check this one out for you. Okay. And this is done. So this is poetry. Okay. Today's date. Your number. Okay, so now I think that's everything, right? Okay. I'm really happy that you came in, and I'm really happy that you're not leaving with empty hands. I hope you like all of your reads, and just come back for more. And remember, you're always welcome here. You can come in at any time, even if you don't intend on borrowing anything. Yeah. Meanwhile, take care, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye. No, ty masz już wypisane. Ty nie masz. Ja nie widzę. Nie ma. Dobrze. Tutaj. Poradniki. 45, a autor Jaromir Skrzyński. Tytuł I dzisiaj mamy 5, 10, 21. No, czyli to jest tu. Okay. To